Hi, this is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with developer Uli Blenneman for Blackfire Entertainment, looking at an overview of West of Africa by Martin Schlegel, which was winner of the 2015 Hippodice Game Design Competition. We got the original name on the end of the box here, Land at the End of the World.
Yes, Lancelotto Malocello, Land at the End of the World.
That's right. And you're a member of the jury for Hippodice, so you got first dibs. You grabbed it.
We grabbed it, we were fast, and we were lucky, of course, and I know Martin, so that was also helpful.
Okay. Each box here is going to be hand-taped by Uli in the presentation, sure. Yes. So we have here the prototype that was shown to you, and now we have the final artwork. Again, hand-taped board. This is very labor-intensive, Uli. Yes. I don't know why you're doing this, but... Okay, it's the final look of the game, but obviously not produced yet.
No, it's not produced. It's supposed to be out in early March.
Okay, March 2016. Yes. Hope you can give an overview of the game. 2 to 5 players. Where are we and what are we doing?
Yeah, so the heart of the game are actually the cards, and each player has the same number of the same cards in his hand, and during your turn you play 1 to 5 cards. Although the fifth card costs 4 gold. This is a gold the gold track over here. Here the victory points track, player order, and of course we have the Canary Isles. So we have Lanzarote, Fuerteventura, Gran Canaria, Tenerife, La Gomera, La Palma, and El Hierro, and it seems to be pretty standard. So what you can do is you grow 3 different kinds of goods. So it can be wine, it can be grain, or this is sugar cane, which is during the 15th century pretty important at the islands. And on top of that, you can build settlements which cost gold. Either 6 or 9 or 12 money per settlement. And of course you want to sell your goods. If they are cultivated, you put them into your warehouse. From there they are simply sold. And you see that in the East, each good that you sell is only worth 6 gold. Here it's 9 and here it's 12. But here you can't cultivate any goods. Okay. You cultivate them here or there, and then you have to transport them here, or you sell them for less money. Of course. And each island also has a harbor with some moorings, and sometimes it's at 5 or 5 players can be there, but sometimes it's only 1. It's the second one who is entering it, then
has to pay some extra money.
Yes, displaces them to a different island. So that's also included in the game. You win.
And this is all driven by the cards that we're going to be playing. So we're pairing up an island with a particular action?
Yes. So let's simply assume that I pick my 4 cards. So what is most important, if I want to cultivate goods or if I want to sell goods, I have to pick the island where I want to do this. So let's say I pick Tenerife, or I want to sell goods at Tenerife, I have to pick this card. And then selling goods, German verkaufen, I have to pick this card, and everybody is doing this simultaneously, and of course hidden. And then everybody, when they have selected their cards, tells only the number. So I could also, which is moving workers, and then, for example, I could choose Parma. When all the players have done this, they do not show the cards, but just add up the numbers. And the lowest number is first in player order. Because first in player order is pretty important, because it means there are still settlements, 4 to 6, depending on the number of players. Right. If you're 5th in player order, there may not be any settlements, although you have selected the card found settlements, but then it's not worthwhile anymore. But normally the cards that have a higher value are more valuable. So that's why selling goods is 8 points. So you have to be really careful and see what do the other players intend to do. This is the heart of the game. There's also the minus card. It's -4. It doesn't do anything. It's just
Except
that
lower the value here.
Exactly. It just lowers the value. And after all the other cards you take back at the end of the turn, and you can reuse. But the minus card, you can only use it once. It's given to the player to the left.
Okay.
So a player can have, in theory, more than one minus card in his turn. But this is the heart of the game and the heart of the game engine. Building settlements gives victory points. Having the most gold turn gives victory points. And also, most important is
Delivering the goods.
delivering the goods gives money, but also being the so-called alcalde of the island. This is a sort of mayor, and only one player can be it per turn. It can change, and you get a special marker for it. And each marker is worth 1 victory point. This is important, but also only the alcalde can build a settlement on an island.
Okay.
Which means if I'm at Tenerife, next turn I know only it will be me who is building settlements, if there are any. So this makes, mechanically, this is really a game that is even less complex than Kraftwagen, but the decision making here is very important. And it's sometimes you're thinking, oh, this is now easy. No, but if he is doing this, what am I doing this?
Okay.
And there's hardly any downtime because this is done simultaneously, and you cannot change this.
Okay. What's the end of the game? What triggers that?
If one or more players have 25 or more victory points in a turn, one full final game turn is played, or if there aren't any settlements left. But normally it's because of this, 90% of the games.
All right. Thanks very much for the overview. West of Africa. You better get to work. Get more tape.